Hey, SKOL Vikings Nation. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? This is your die-hard Vikings fan breaking down the absolute gut punch we just took from those Bears yesterday. Can you believe it? We had M right there, leading by 1 with 50 seconds left, hearts pounding, US Bank Stadium roaring like a beast unleashed. But bam, that 56-yard kick returned by Devin Duvernay flipped the script faster than a bad horror movie twist. We're talking Noticias dos Vikings news straight from the trenches. A 19-17 heartbreaker that drops us to 4-6. And folks, it's got me fired up to rant with you all. Stick around because we're diving deep into this mess, turnovers, special teams blunders, J.J. McCarthy's roller coaster ride, and I'll hit you with fan mailbag gold that mirrors every curse word I muttered at my TV. Who's still believing in this squad? Drop your takes below. I read 'em all. We stormed out in the first quarter owning the clock, folks, nearly 6 minutes of possession, grinding that Bears defense like we were born for it. Jordan Mason was a freight train, averaging 5.2 yards per carry, no sacks on JJ, our O-line built a freaking fortress. But then, wham, McCarthy's first pick on a 1st and 10, sagged right into Kevin Byard's arms for his NFL-leading 5th INT of the year, a 23-yard return that handed Chicago prime real estate. They chipped a field goal to go up 3-0, and suddenly our momentum's leaking air like a punctured tire. Yet, we Vikings fans know this. It's those early sparks that keep us hooked, right? That run game had Bears fans sweating. Tell me, did you see Mason bulldozing through? If we're building anything in 2025, it's gotta start with pounding the rock like that. SKOL to the grit. But here's the teaser that kept me up all night. After that INT, Caleb Williams and the Bears clawed back with a 15-play, 8:25 monster drive in the second, 11 runs, 7 chains moved, ending in their only TD of the day. We flipped from dominating time to gasping for it, losing 6+ minutes in that quarter alone. McCarthy's second pick sealed the half, a late, short lob to Jordan Addison that Nash and right. Yeah, our ex-Viking, snagged at the 30, denying us even a chip shot field goal. 3 timeouts burning, and we're down 10-3 at the break. Brutal, but imagine if we'd connected on that sideline dart to Justin Jefferson earlier. Game changer. Vikings Nation, what's your hot take on those first-half fumbles? Coaching or just cold feet? Hit the comments. Let's unpack this fury together. Sliding into the third, and oh man, the Bears smelled blood. They ballooned their lead to 16-3 with another field goal off our stalled drive. Remember that holding call on Jay Ward? It nuked Miles Price's 36-yard return, pinning us at the 20, then a false start turned 3rd and 2 into a nightmare 3rd and 7. We punted, they capitalized, and suddenly Harrison Smith's milestone 200th game feels like a cruel joke. No win to celebrate our captain's insane longevity. Stats don't lie. Bears converted way too many 2nd and 3rd and longs, over 10 yards, keeping Williams comfy. But credit where due, our punt coverage was lights out, Tory Taylor booting beauties that flipped field position. Still, that quarter's time of possession massacre? 7 minutes lost. It's like we handed them the division ladder rung by rung. Fans, does this scream special teams overhaul to you? I'm yelling it. Sound off. Yet, in the thick of that third quarter fog, glimmers of purple pride flickered. Our defense stuffed their opening drive to just a field goal, no more damage. Andrew Van Ginkel and Miles Turner finally sacked Williams, a thunderous hit that echoed through the dome, sparking life. Then boom, Price's 43-yard punt return, no flags this time, sets us up at the Bears' 24. Mason barrels in from 16 yards out, his edge run slicing like butter, pulling us to 16-10. That Selly? Pure Vikings fire. No penalties derailing the spark, and for a moment, it felt like the rally we'd been begging for all season. Will Reichard? Ice in his veins on those earlier kicks. Our kicker's not the problem, that's for damn sure. SKOL to those unsung heroes keeping us in the fight. Fourth quarter hits, and it's do or die nation. Bears clinging to that 16-10 edge, clock ticking like a bomb. McCarthy, our rookie gunslinger, goes 6 for 8 for 76 yards in that frame, feathering touches that had me fist-pumping. But drops? Oh, the drops, Hawkinson, Jefferson, Addison, all butterfingered chances that could have flipped the script sooner. We possessed the ball for just 8:15 total in the half. Gassed our D after 37 minutes on the field for Chicago. Tackling Williams? A joke until late. They leaked yards on sneaks, converting big. Yet, our unit bent but didn't fully break, holding M to 16 points and 1 TD till the end. It's that razor-thin margin Kevin O'Connell preached. Mistakes amplified. Who's with me? Time to clean house on those drops? Or is it all on JJ's shoulders? Your call in the comments. And then, the magic, the gutsiest drive of the day, 75 yards in under 2 minutes, McCarthy hitting 5 straight, picking up 4th, and 4 with a laser to Addison. Boom! 15-yard TD strike to Jordan Addison, our speed demon wide out, and suddenly 19-17 Vikings lead with 50 seconds left. The stadium erupts, hearts exploding. JJ looking every bit the franchise guy we drafted him to be. That go-ahead score? Pure poetry after a muddled middle. O-line stonewalling, no sacks all game. Run game humming at 5.2 yards. We stole victory from defeat, or so we thought. Fans, relive that rush with me. Was that the turning point we've craved? Or just a cruel tease? Spill your replay thoughts below. I need the camaraderie. But wait, special teams, you treacherous beast. Why, oh why, didn't we kick it out of the end zone or deep for a touchback? 50 seconds, 1-point lead, and we let DuVernay, that all-pro returner from his Baltimore days, feast on a 56-yard bomb to our 40. Aggressive all season on kicks, sure. But this, a filter for worst-case scenario, was screaming no. Williams hands off 3 times, choose clock, and Cairo Santos drills a 48-yarder as time expires. Not by much, but enough to rip our souls. Home loss number 5 in 6 tries, 1-4 at US Bank. Infuriating. Paul from Nebraska nailed it in the mailbag. Why risk the huge play? Exactly, too many ST miscues this year. Vikings fam, agree with Paul? Would a penalty have hurt less? Let's rage comment. Diving into the mailbag now because your voices are the heartbeat of Vikings Nation. Starting with Gerald Goblersh, who summed it brutal. We had the victory, rallied back, then gave up that 56-yard KO return. Brutal. When is enough enough? Gerald, brother, I feel that chip-on-shoulder fire you want for next week. Packers, here we come with vengeance. We can't keep snatching defeat. It's like a curse. But hey, that late rally? Proof we're fighters. What's your enough is enough moment from yesterday? Hit reply. Every Monday we spotlight these gems. SKOL to the passion. Jeff from Sacramento drops truth bombs. Turnovers 0-2 decided it, but winnable. Growth from McCarthy's feathered throws. O-line elite. D got stops. Only 16 points till late. Special teams better than last week. And Will Reichard? Clutch king. Jeff, you're spot on. That kicker's a rock in this storm. Drops and sailed overthrows hurt, but no quit in this squad. Postseason hopes low? Maybe, but game-by-game growth keeps me hooked. Fans, Jeff asks, enjoy the action or chase playoffs? Vote in comments. I'm team fight every snap. Both picks on 1st and 10s, folks. First one, McCarthy hit by pressure from Grady Jarrett. No zip, Byard underneath for Jefferson. Should have checked down to CJ Ham. JJ admitted postgame. Led to their 10-3 halftime edge after a quick 5-yard Bears drive. Second pick, from Chicago's 30, late throw to Addison in single coverage, risky with timeouts. Worst thing that could happen? Filter needed, as fans say. Yet, protection was solid, no sacks. McCarthy owned the accuracy lapses, but those could have been plays to Jefferson. Hawkinson? Gut-wrenching. Nation, is JJ learning fast enough or time for tweaks? Your QB takes. Drop M. Jeff Ludwig's 3 ups and 3 downs? Gold? UPS. D held opening 3rd Q drive to FG. Punt game sharp. Van Ginkel/Turner sack plus Price's clean return and first TD. Downs. McCarthy's bad throws early and 2 late INTs. Why throw covered? Bears' 2nd Q TD drive echoed last week's Ravens fiasco, and offense couldn't sustain TDs till 4th. Penalties killing us again. Jeff, almost too late. Harsh but real. Looking to Packers. Fans, what's your top up/down? Share. Let's build that pregame hype. Time of possession flipped wild. First quarter ours by 6, then Bears own second/third by 6 plus each, fourth by 7. That 15-play TD drive? Time consumer supreme. McCarthy laments anti-decisions, plus sailed throws to Jefferson/Hawkinson. Drops didn't help, shared dropitus across the core. Vince from the mailbag. Give Price offensive snaps? Dynamic like Patterson/Harvin. Smart? His returns sparked us. Feature coming on Vikings.com, but focus him on ST for now. SKOL to explosive backs. Who's your breakout candidate? Comments open. Ben from Bloomington vents. 1-4 at home. Outcoached. Dominated physically. JJ inconsistent. An NJ Vikes fan. Sad effort versus worst D. 29th in points. 27th yards. Should've won. JJ painful on opens. Third down woes. 3-11. Can't run/stop short. Bet on JJ post Darnold? Steps back after Detroit W. Oof hits home. That Bears D was ripe for feasting. But credit coaching for late position? Subjective, sure. Williams/McCarthy both 16-4-32 in dome. No excuses. Fans outcoached or just rusty? Debate below. SKOL unity. Mark Altshuler questions. Sit JJ for Max Brosmer? Feels like Ponder 2.0 smart but game day flops. When does KOC change? Roman adds. Passing awful. Don't stick with run success. JJ excited/missing high. Underthrowing deep. Not ready. D gassed at 37 minutes. Soft zone. Atrocious tackling. 6 missed sacks. Must win lost. Hopeless. KOC to ESPN. Yeah, performance matters, but not now. Philosophy. Orgs fail young QBs before they fail us. History of vets. Rare real-time develop. PTSD from Ponder? Fair. But Darnold's Sunday? 29-44. For INTs. 45.5 rating loss. JJ's just stacking days, injuries delayed. Nation. Bench or back him? Mailbag your verdict. Rick Weitzel blasts. Waste of draft pick on JJ. Years to perfect. Skilled vets age out. D. No execution at lines/LBs/CBs/safeties. Runs through cringes me out. Contrast Ellie from Minneapolis. Winnable, run improved. Not outplayed, just self-sabotage. JJB dash. Calm NFL throws but INT's tough. Drops killed momentum. D mixed. Flores good/bad. Williams slip tackles. Smith's 200th deserved W. Playoff tight, but clean turnovers/drops? Not over. Question. Encouraged by flashes or worried pattern? Ellie, both. Disappointed in mistakes, encouraged by late rhythm, battling D. Leaks on tackles kept Bears drives alive. Fans, Ellie's question flashes or pattern? Vote. I'm hopeful chaos. Wrapping this roller coaster, Vikings fam. That 0-2 turnover hole, third straight home loss by 2+? Detrimental to playoffs, as KOC says. Hard lessons on razor-thin margins. We talked about not doing that stuff. But growth. McCarthy's late fire. Run game's pulse. Reichard's reliability. We're 4-6. But plenty football left. Seattle next. Then Packers revenge. No new bombs from Vikings.com today. But eyes peeled for updates. SKOL to never quitting. Alright, Purple Army. That's your raw dose of Noticias Dos Vikings news. Furious, factual, and fired up. If this breakdown had you yelling at your screen like me, smash that like button, drop your mailbag-style rant in comments, name in town, let's feature you. Subscribe for weekly Vikings deep dives, and share with your fellow SKOLmates. What's our must-fix first? Special teams or QB accuracy? Tell me, together we bleed purple. Until next time, stay passionate, stay Vikings. SKOL.